Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick video. I'm going to start doing more of these, so you will see my face more often. But I wanted to do a video today to talk to you about some terms that you're going to hear when you're buying a house. So this video is going to focus on what is the due diligence deposit. So there's a lot of gray area and a lot of confusion a lot of times when I'm explaining due diligence fees and earnest money fees to people looking at homes. So what is the difference? When are they paid? And what happens with the money? All right, so when you make an offer on a property, we're going to first have the sales price on the contract. That'll be listed first. And then directly under that, you're gonna see due diligence fee. And then under that, you're gonna see initial earnest money and additional earnest money. So right now, I'm just gonna focus on the due diligence fee. So in North Carolina, we have something called the due diligence period. During the due diligence period, you're getting your home inspection done, the appraisal is happening. If you're getting a survey, the attorney is starting on the title work. All of that is going on during that due diligence period. So the due diligence period begins on the date that the contract is accepted and ends at another date, which is also in the contract, which is negotiated. So sometimes there's a 2-week due diligence, 3-week. Sometimes there's a 60-day due diligence. It's literally all up for negotiation. And so those are some of the terms we're negotiating out when we make your offers. How much time are we going to need for due diligence to make all the informed decisions we need to make for the house, figure out if there's any issues, and kind of start wrapping up that inspection process. Also, during the due diligence period, we are requesting any repairs that need to be done. So if there's any repairs that come up from a result of the home inspection or other inspections, we will be submitting those on a list to the seller during the due diligence period as well. Those have to be done and negotiated out prior to the end of the due diligence period. And when I say they have to be done, that just means that they have to be negotiated out and agreed upon. The seller actually has until the walkthrough before closing to show that the repairs are all complete. So one important thing to note about the due diligence fee is that it is always, always, always non-refundable. Always non-refundable. So when you pay that money, it goes directly from you to the seller after the contract is accepted. Usually within 24 hours, we like to get it. If you go under contract on a weekend, tend to be the next business day. My preference is to exchange the money by a wire transfer. That's just kind of cleaner and easier and very easy to keep track of. If you think about the due diligence fee being paid directly from you to the seller of the property, that's basically just the money that the seller is retaining in the event that you were to back out for any reason. So for instance, if the home inspection doesn't go well or your financing falls through, the seller does keep that money in North Carolina. So that is one thing about it that some people struggle with, but if you are on the seller side, you can understand why it's important. People aren't wasting your time. There's a higher level of commitment from the buyer, and the money ultimately goes to the sale price of the home. So you do get credit for the money at closing. It is common in North Carolina, and we will pretty much never get a contract accepted without it. So we always want to focus on what level are you comfortable with as far as due diligence fee and merging that with what the seller will accept. So stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to discuss earnest money. Hope you guys are doing well. If at any time you have questions about any of these terms, even if you're a ways off from buying, let me know. I'm always happy to answer some of these questions. Have a great day and stay cool.